the Indians, and human progress. The arrival of Columbus and the Arawak people. When Christopher Columbus arrived, Arawak men and women, who were naked and tawny, greeted the Europeans warmly, offering food, water, and gifts. They willingly traded parrots, spears made of cane, and balls of cotton for glass beads and hawks' bells. Columbus noted the Arawaks were well-built and handsome, but lacked weapons and did not know how to use iron. Columbus quickly concluded that they would make good servants and could easily be enslaved. Columbus immediately began looking for gold and took some natives captive by force on the first island to gather information. Slavery, gold quotas, and atrocities. After Spanish sailors were killed on Haiti, Columbus began seeking gold and taking indigenous women and children as slaves for labor and sexual exploitation. In 1495, the Spanish conducted a massive slave raid, capturing 1,500 Arawaks, and Columbus selected 500 of the strongest captives to be shipped to Spain. Though many died en route, Columbus wrote that the enslaved people showed no more embarrassment than animals. Columbus instituted a brutal system in the province of Sicao, Haiti, forcing everyone over the age of 14 to collect a required quantity of gold every 3 months. Those who met the quota received a copper token, but those who failed had their hands cut off and were left to bleed to death. The Indians were given an impossible task, as the gold around was only bits of dust gathered from the streams. Resistance and genocide. The Arawaks attempted resistance, arming themselves with simple weapons like bows and spears. But they faced Spanish forces equipped with armor, muskets, swords, and horses. Spanish soldiers executed captured Arawak fighters by hanging them or burning them alive. Due to despair, many Arawaks committed mass suicide, sometimes killing their infants to prevent them from falling into Spanish hands. Within 2 years, half of the estimated 250,000 Indians on Haiti were dead. Bartolomé de las Casas documented extreme cruelty, recalling incidents where Spaniards would cut off hands just to test the sharpness of their blades. Indians were forced into gold mines, hauling heavy loads on their backs until they broke. This forced labor led to high mortality. Roughly 1/3 of the men required for gold collection died within 6 to 8 months. Families were separated, leading to exhaustion and despair, causing them to cease having children. The native population of Hispaniola dropped from millions to 60,000 by 1508. English violence in Virginia and New England. Later English settlers exhibited similar cruelty. In 1585, after an Indian in Virginia stole a small silver cup, the commander, Richard Grenville, retaliated by sacking and burning the entire Indian village. During the Jamestown era, starving English soldiers raided native villages for food. When the governor sent troops to pursue runaway soldiers, they attacked a village, killed about 15 Indians, burned homes and crops, and committed extreme violence, including throwing the local queen and her children overboard, shooting the children, and stabbing the queen. In 1637, during the Pequot War, the English resolved to exterminate the tribe. The English set fire to a Pequot wigwam village, trapping and killing roughly 400 people who were either burned or stabbed while trying to flee. A Puritan theologian, Dr. Cotton Mather, recorded his belief that no less than 600 Pequot souls were brought down to hell that day. Contrasting cultures. The Arawaks were remarkable for their hospitality and belief in sharing, traits uncommon in Renaissance Europe, which was dominated by religious extremism, royal authority, and the frenzy for money. Conversely, the Iroquois maintained a communal society where land was owned in common, houses were shared by several families, and the poor were cared for, as no poorhouses are needed. Women held authority, particularly over family affairs, welfare, and crops. Furthermore, Iroquois children were raised with equality in status and were not subjected to harsh discipline. If you like this video, please like and share it with your family and friends. And subscribe this channel. And don't forget to click the bell icon.